Hello again. When I spoke yesterday about the fact that some categories of people, including undocumented migrants, were able to go to the front of the queue in A&E departments, I was denounced by some people in the comments here. I thought that I would explain in a little more detail why I, and many others, feel that this is wrong in principle, and also why providing social security benefits to illegal immigrants, whether they're described as asylum seekers or undocumented migrants, is also wrong. National insurance was introduced not, as many people suppose, by the Labour government in the years following the end of the Second World War, but rather by the Liberals in 1911, or the First World War. It was the foundation of the welfare state. Workers, employers and the government each contributed every week to an insurance scheme, which meant that if a worker fell ill or was made redundant, then he could either see a doctor for free or be paid a certain amount of money to replace his missing wages. This was long before the National Health Service. So, I mean, it was a great achievement of Lloyd George, the then Chancellor of the Exchequer. Like any insurance scheme, it depended upon the fact that most people would not make claims. I have buildings insurance on my home, and I have never yet had to make a claim, although I pay hundreds of pounds a year. The premiums I pay are used when other people make a claim. National insurance is just the same. Now imagine for a moment how I would feel if the insurance company started using my premiums to pay out claims made by people who didn't insure their properties with that company. I might ask myself what was going on. Now let us further imagine that when I wish to make a claim, I am told that the claims of those people who have never paid a single premium to the company will be settled first, and that I must wait until they have had their claims settled before mine will be considered. This all sounds quite mad, doesn't it? Like Alice in Wonderland, as I remarked yesterday. This is, though, precisely what is going on in this country right now. Every time an illegal immigrant or asylum seeker claims benefits of any sort in this country, state benefits, social security benefits, it is just like a person making an insurance claim with a company with which he has no connection and to which he has paid no premiums. In the case of those asylum seekers who are given preference when arriving at an A&E department, this is like an insurance company giving preference to claims made upon them by people who have not paid any premiums and telling those customers who have been insured with them for years that they will have to give way in their claims and wait until the claims of these strangers have been dealt with. I wonder what would happen if a commercial insurance company carried on in this fashion. Imagine if Legal & General, with whom I am myself insured, began paying out claims to any random stranger who called in at its offices, using my premiums to settle those claims. Does anybody think that a sound business model? That some people yesterday couldn't see the weirdness of such a proceeding absolutely baffles me.